Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my pre-order from Super Tarts. So this was part of the bakery, coffee, and I think she also did the mouse melts along with this collection as well. So basically it wasn't just one collection, it was all of them that had bakery, coffee, or the mouse ears collection, mouse melts, whatever she called them. I don't do lemonade scents, which is why I don't really know that collection too well. So this was just all of her scents put together, which I thought was such a cool concept. And you could have gotten anything: bam bags, sidekicks, cookies. She's doing pastry bags that were really cool. She did like a ton of different shapes that you could get. I got all cookies because I didn't really feel the need to have these really big bam bags because I never go through them quick enough. I still have a couple left that I'm like not even halfway through. And then same thing with like the pastry bags or the bigger shapes. So I think the cookies were actually the smallest ones that you can get. So just a little bit of information. So this obviously was a pre-order, and the tat time was 3 to 6 weeks. I know she did not go past, I think, 4 or 5 weeks. So she was definitely well within tat, which is great. I do have a few minor criticisms, I guess you could say, but I just want to put out there that I love Super Tarts. I love Brandy. Although I don't love the clamshells, which was always my biggest kind of pet peeve with her wax, but now that she's doing a bunch of different shapes and her all around business model, I guess you could say, has definitely changed. I'm not totally sure on how exactly she does it, but I know that she does pre-orders for clamshells, pre-orders for this stuff. She does a lot of pre-orders, which I think is really good because I think it's a lot better than I do remember going on the website. I think in 2018 is when I found her company, and you can pretty much go on the website and get whatever scent you want for the most part. And then she was doing a lot of ready to ship, and then she would do pre-orders, and then she would do ready to ship. She would do ready to ship bam bags and stuff like that. But I like this model a lot better. I think it's a lot easier. I think it's a lot smoother. You do wait a little bit longer, but I think it's worth the wait. So I don't have a business card. I did not receive one. I don't know if she's still giving out business cards. I'm not totally sure. I did check my box, and I'm rechecking it now just to make sure, because I normally get a business card. But I didn't this time around. Okay, so sample-wise, she gave me a sanitizer as a sample, which I thought was really cool. So this is a hand sanitizer. It does not tell me the name of it, nor is it on the bottle. So I'm not exactly sure what this is, if it's a scent that she personally does, or if it's something else. I'm not really sure. This video looks so overexposed. I don't know if it's because of the lights, but this definitely smells like perfume. It's definitely a perfumey hand sanitizer scent, which I actually really like. So I got that as a sample. Thank you so much. All right, so now let's get on to the cookies. So I did get a few doubles. Now, she doesn't do, for example, I got 2 Family Matters. This is what it looks like. I love the black and the blue together, but these are the labels now. I am not crazy about these labels. The other labels were so much more aesthetically pleasing. They were so pretty and big and vibrant. It had the scent description on them. Not crazy about these ones. I know she still does it for the clamshells, and the clamshell ones even changed, which I'm not thrilled about because they all look the same. Before, they had all these crazy, lovely different drawings and stuff for the labels, and now they all just look the same, which I'm not really crazy about. I liked the other ones better. I think it fit her business style a lot better because she does different collections for movies or for shows or for books. So I thought the other labels were a lot better. And I am not familiar with every scent description because she has over like 750 scents, I think it is. But anyways, so Family Matters. So I do have scent descriptions here. And like I said, I did get 2 of these. So this is zucchini bread, butter brickle, ice cream scoop bread, and fresh coffee. So I have had this scent before, and I fell in love with it, which is why I got 2 of these. Oh, it is so good. It is amazing. I love this. The zucchini bread and butter brickle is definitely my favorite part. But then you definitely get the fresh coffee as well. So this is what... Well, I mean, I just showed you, but I got 2 of these. Now, my other little criticism is the bags. When I was going through these, my fiance was actually sitting right next to me, and he even said, are the bags supposed to look like that? Because that's actually something that I haven't really noticed lately because, ordering from so many different vendors, you tend to lose track of the small things, But comparing these to some of the other things that I have in my collection, like, yeah, the bags are kind of messy. And I do realize that in transit, if they're not very tightly wrapped, you know, they slide around, and I understand it's wax. Wax gets melty or it gets messy. You're going to melt it anyway. I understand that. But just, you know, it's the little things. Nice, clean bags is something that I personally like. I know it's not a huge deal, but it's just something that I wanted to point out. Okay, so the next one I got is Corpseman, and I actually had never purchased this scent before, but I got it in a D-stash as a sample, and it was so good. So this one is graham crackers, pie crust, and zucchini, and I really like the blue and the yellow together. I think it's really cool looking. So I got 2 of those. This is really, really good. Her zucchini bread is amazing. I mainly just kind of smell zucchini bread. Maybe a little bit of pie crust. I'm not exactly sure what her pie crust smells like on its own, but that is really, really good. All right, the next one that I got 2 of, which you guys have definitely seen on my channel before, is House of Stark. I love this scent. So House of Stark is, where is it? Fresh coffee and maple sugar. That's it. That's all it is. And she was definitely the vendor that got me into maple sugar scents. I take my hat off to you. She was the one. Oh my god, it's just so good. Now, I really like this scent, don't get me wrong, but compared to some other coffee scents that I've had, I wish this one was a little bit stronger on the coffee, because it's not very strong on the coffee at all. Now, I do realize that a lot of her coffee scents are pretty light. I mean, that's just me. Maybe some other people can smell the coffee more than I can. But I do see that that's kind of just what her coffee scent smells like. Okay, so the rest of them I just got singly. So this one is Jeepers Creepers, which is another new to me one. This is cornbread, candy corn, and sugar milk. Yeah, I really like this one. So I've never had like a clamshell or anything big in this scent, but way back in the day, well, way back in the day, maybe 2 years ago, I bought the Fright Night Collection sample bag, and that's where I found this one, and I loved it. It's really, really nice scent. The sugar milk comes out the most, I feel. Okay, so yeah, sorry, I had to pause the video for a second, but the sugar milk and the cornbread really come out. It is really, really good. I like this one a lot. It's really, really sweet too, which I really like about it. Okay, another new to me one is, I don't know how to say this properly. Is it Lorelei? Maybe that's how you say it. I'm sorry. I don't know where this comes from. Like, I don't know what show or anything this is. But this one is, where did I put it? Ooh, did I not write it on here? I think it's oh, here it is. Coffee, midnight ice cream, and cinnamon donuts. I know I wrote it somewhere. This one's really pretty too. So again, the coffee isn't very strong, but it is there. And I don't smell much cinnamon donuts. It's mostly just like that really creamy kind of coffee scent. I don't know, it's not very strong. But this is really pretty. I love those colors. Okay, next one up is Big Bang. And I've had the Big Bang collection before, but that was before I became totally obsessed with the show. And I know the show ended, which makes me so sad. But I was watching the Big Bang. I don't remember how I even started watching it, but I think I was just bored, like at home one day, and I saw a clip of it on YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, like, so I'm gonna watch it. I watched it, fell in love with it. I love it. I am obsessed. So I'm so glad that there's a Big Bang collection. So this one is pumpkin pecan waffles, hot toddy, and butter brickle. So I have had this scent before, and I really, really liked it. Oh, her butter brickle is something else. It is so good. And the mix of the pumpkin pecan waffles makes it even like sweeter and more mapley and creamier. It is so, so good. Okay, the next one we have is Harry, and this one is not new to me. I've had this a couple of times. Magically Delicious and French Baguette. I should know that scent by now, but I don't. I love this. Her Magically Delicious is by far the best Lucky Charms scent that I've ever had. I love the perfume. I went through a whole bottle already, and I'm about halfway done with my other one. I always get so many compliments on it, and it's funny because I went shopping one day when I had it on, and so many employees at the mall was like, you smell like cereal, or you smell like marshmallows, or what was the other one that someone said? Someone said that I smell like really sweet. You smell very sweet, or cookies. So this is so good. You mostly get the Magically Delicious, but the French Baguette is there in the background, and it's amazing. Speaking of which, this one is magically delicious. I love this one. I love the little sprinkles. It definitely goes well with the magically delicious Lucky Charms theme. Yeah, amazing. It's just so good. I haven't found a Lucky Charms scent yet that smells so much like the cereal. Alright, the next one is Pita, and I've also had this one before. French Baguette Butter Brickle Coconut Shavings. I obviously love my Butter Brickle. This one, though, is freaking phenomenal. I mean, all of them are really good. But this one, I love the Butter Brickle went in there. And then with the coconut, I love her coconut. She has the best bakery coconut ever. It is amazing. And then you do get that like fresh yeasty bread scent in the background as well. Alright, this one's new to me, which is Mia. Either Maya or Mia, I'm not sure. But I love this one, the black and the blue. I just have something for black wax. It's really cool. So this is French Baguette, Sugar Cookie Brulee, Blueberry Tort, and Almond Marzipan. So I like the blueberry scent in here. It's more of that, I mean, it is tart because it's blueberry, but it's a lot more mellow. And this is the blueberry scent that I really like. I always compare it to blueberry oatmeal for those of you who are new here. But that's mainly what I get. I don't really get much else. It's mostly just like that blueberry scent. Okay, I purchased Casper. Now this one is also not new to me. I've melted this one a few times and I love it every time. Toasted marshmallow, vanilla bean noel, cornbread, and Mexican fried ice cream. That one is super cute too. So good. This one is a really good blender scent as well. I love the cornbread and the vanilla bean noel together. It's just something amazing. So I also saw on the website, I meant to say this in the beginning, that these cookies are supposed to weigh between 4 and 4.5 ounces, I think it said. Or was it 3.5? I can't remember. Crap. I'm pretty sure it said 4 to 4.5, and they're $5.80. So I weighed them just for fun because I've been doing that lately. I'm like, I wonder what it really weighs. So my calculations from my scale, I got they were between 3.2, was it 3.2? 3.3 to 4.3 ounces. 4.3 being the highest was the heaviest one, and then 3.3 was the lowest. So I also wanted to just put that out there. Not that point something ounces is really that big of a deal, but I just wanted to say that, you know, being honest. Anyways, I'm smelling this before I even showed it. So this one is Hocus Pocus, and again, I've had this one in the sampler bag, which is what made me want it. Candy corn, cotton candy, and butter brickle. Now, I also think that she changed the scent descriptions. I mean, they're all the same, but she just made them a little bit more in depth, but I just got, you know, the simple version. This is really, really good. I like the cotton candy that's in here. The cotton candy and the butter brickle together are really good. I don't smell much candy corn, but the candy corn is also a very light scent. The next one is Full House, which is new to me, which is cookie jar, sweet cream, cotton candy, and marshmallow. This one definitely fits that scent description. So pretty. This one is definitely a cotton candy scent. I smell the cotton candy right off the bat. I don't really smell much cookie jar. Maybe a little bit, kind of like a sugar cookie scent, but that could also be coming from the sweet cream. And I don't smell much marshmallow either, but the cotton candy is really good. Okay, so the last one here I got is called Us, which is new to me. And it's cake batter, caramel toffee, cinnamon glazed vanilla beans. Oh, I like this one a lot too, the red and the brown. Ryan will really like this one. He loves this red color in particular. This one's really good too. I'm glad that it's not super cinnamony. It's definitely like a very sweet cinnamon caramel scent. Ooh, it's really, really good. Okay, so that's everything that I ended up getting. So I also just wanted to mention that, like I said, I love Super Tarts. Brandy is such a sweet person. I've never had any issues with her. Although I don't love her clamshells, I do love the rest of her stuff. The rest of her stuff seems to last a lot longer than the clamshells. I'm not sure why. I don't know what it is about the clamshells that just makes the scent go away faster, or they kind of all mingle together. But the ones that come in bags and stuff like that, they're always great. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. And I also don't mean to pick on her. I mean, she's a huge company, so, you know, everybody has their own opinions. And I know there's some diehard Super Tarts fans in here. I'm one too, but I could still, you know, not be happy with certain things. So it's really kind of just like the labeling that I don't love anymore. And some of the bags are a little bit messy. Well, most of them are a little bit messy. But a lot of that I can't blame on her. I mean, I know that people are not careful with our boxes. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with everything. Some of the coffee scents are a little bit hit or miss for me, but I'll have to see when I'm melting them because I haven't tried every single one yet. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with everything that I got. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.